So we're on our way to our next spot. We've left Moab and en route to Capitol Reef National Park we've driven through Green River, which is pretty infamous for being a site of where many bodies were found from serial killer Gary Ridgway, or the Green River Killer. So it's pretty spooky thinking about just how many bodies were found around this area. So we're going to get out of here and get on our way.
We've arrived in Capitol Reef National Park, and we can tell the next couple of nights are going to be a bit cruisier exercise-wise than the last few days. All the hikes are very small, so we're just going to take it really easy and eat a lot of pie. What do you reckon, Talia? Sound good?
Pie is always a good plan.
What kind of pie?
I want to try cherry pie.
Ah, what about savoury pie?
And savoury pie, yes.
What kind of savoury pie?
All the pies. Spinach and feta is always delicious.
Okay, so cherry and spinach and feta pie. Watch out. So we just found out that you can legally pick fruit from the orchards all through here.
Good news for us.
So there's a heap of apricots, it seems, and there's also a deer over there, so we're going to go check him out. So unfortunately not many were ripe, but we had one pear which was the best pear we've ever had. So
unfortunately it was only about that big.
So we got a bite each, but it was delicious.
It was a really good bite.
What an awesome way to finish a big day of driving. Talia's made me a sandwich with chipotle turkey breast.
Mine's got a few more veggies on it.
A few more. I'm drinking Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. We've got a beautiful view behind us, and we should just catch the sunset after dinner.
Yeah.
He's hopping, he's hopping, he's hopping. I've just realised that we haven't actually shown you guys how we set up the car for camping every night. So this is how we've got the back set up. We've just got different crates with different stuff. We've got our clothes. Got, toiletries, food,
Water on the side there.
water. We've got a big esky here, then miscellaneous car stuff. So when we're driving during the day, we have to throw everything in the boot here, and we've got to fold the bed right up here because it doesn't all fit in. So what we do to set it all up, these seats come forward. We throw our big bags in the front seat. And this is what we're left with. So go and have an explore.
So my side and Matt's side.
It's pretty comfy to live on, actually. It's way easier than we thought it would be. And if you look around, this is the sort of place that you can sleep at each night and camp for free, so it's a pretty good deal. So we've arrived at Bryce Canyon National Park, which is our second last national park before we get to Vegas now. We're going to stay here for a few nights, but the weather isn't looking so good. It's expected to rain, and it's actually gotten chilly around here. It's getting down to, about 8 or 9 Celsius a night, and I think today is a top of 15 Celsius, so nice and cool. So the plan is to hang around here for a few days, do a few hikes, and then maybe head off early to Zion. But we'll see how it goes.
This morning we did a lovely hike in Bryce Canyon. We saw heaps of hoodoos. I think it was actually both of our favourite hike that we've done of the trip, just purely because of how beautiful the views were. So right now we're on the actually Inzard National Park. Driving through it, it's lovely views again.
So we got up early this morning to come and do a hike, and we forgot one key detail, and that was to eat. So we're now in the Zion Lodge, which is within the canyon, and we had to buy breakfast, but it looks pretty good, hey?
Cheesy.
No complaints from Talia. We're here at Zion back at 5 a.m. in the morning. We've gotten up really early this morning because we want to do the Angel's Landing hike, which apparently gets very busy by 9 a.m. and turns into a bit of a zoo. So we're pretty excited about this walk because National Geographic gave it one of its top 10 best summit hikes in the States, so it should be really good. So we did the walk and it's absolutely awesome. It's one of the better walks I've ever done for sure. I keep on saying that this trip, but what do you reckon?
For sure.
Yeah, and nowhere near as challenging as we thought, and Talia didn't actually get scared at all. So, all's well. So that walk through the Narrows this morning was pretty awesome. We're a bit exhausted now. On our way back to camp though, we decided to check out this little area called Grafton, which is an old town, and now it's a ghost town. It's been abandoned since the 1940s. cool thing about Grafton though, has anyone seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Well, that scene on the bike where Robert Redford's riding a bike with a woman on the front, you might recognise that house. If you check out that scene, it was filmed right here. So Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, a lot of the scenes were filmed in this town, which is really cool. It's one of my favourite movies. So some more good news as well. About 8 months ago, Talia and I applied to do a beginner canyoning route through Zion. It's called the Subway, top down. And at the time you had to apply for a permit, and unfortunately we didn't get the permit. And they only let a certain amount of people in each day. So we decided we'd come here and try again. So they have a 2-day prior to ascent permit, and we didn't get that. Then we put one last permit in and we got it. So we finally get to do canyoning on Tuesday. So in 2 days time we get to do the Subway, which is awesome. The day has come to hike the Subway. So the logistics of the hike today are a little bit complicated. After getting the permit, we had to arrange a shuttle bus. So they pick us up at the Left Fork trailhead and take us up about 12 kilometers up to the Wildcat trailhead, and then we walk back to our car. So it's about a 12-mile walk, and it's just the one way. So we've got all our stuff together, all of our rappelling gear, and got stuff to swim with and everything. So we're pretty excited and about to start.
We're so exhausted, but it was amazing. Like the subway itself was beautiful and the water was really, really cold. There were I had to do 2 small abseils. But at the beginning of the trail, it's really badly signposted. Like,
There's no signs.
no signs and hardly any cans. And there were even some cans that were not on the right track. And our map was pretty vague. So we ended up getting lost twice. Probably walking an extra mile or so, we think.
We've had a day to fill in before Vegas because we don't have a reservation till tomorrow. So we've driven through Vegas, which was a little sad to see all the awesome stuff and then drive straight out. But we're going to go and visit the Hoover Dam today and just spend the night near Lake Mead. But it's gone up to 106 Fahrenheit, so it's pretty warm and it's supposed to get worse. But Vegas tomorrow.